Joke Monday, baby. We're doing it. President's Day. Who loves presidents? Great. Perfect. No, it's good to be here. I'm your host, Sam Hunter. This is New Joke Monday. We have a great show for you. What a nice little turnout. What a cute little 19 people. You're all so lovely. Sometimes we do the show, there's 70, sometimes there's literally one person. And we do it anyway. I handpick some of the funniest people I know to come out, try new jokes. It's very experimental, very fun. And yeah, you ready to have a good time? Perfect. Let's start off with an oldie but a goodie before we get into the new stuff. I hate being a fat comedian. Because I feel like I come out here, sauntering up on stage like a walking mattress, and all of you look at me and go, I know what this guy's going to talk about for the next 10 minutes. And I understand. You know, I feel like I come out here and as soon as I hold the mic, you go, here we go, this guy's going to deliver some strong opinions on the new Oreo-flavored Coke Zero. And I have those opinions, but I don't want to talk about that shit. I want to talk about real life, you know what I mean? Being a fat adult is annoying. I just can't fit in places. And I go to a big and tall store to find clothes where I can either dress like a used car salesman or a black uncle. And there is no in between. I'm currently in my lesbian era of dressing, that's right. I'll fucking throw a softball. Yeah, and it's crazy, but like being a fat kid was fun. Being a fat kid's fun because you just have chubby cheeks and you're adorable and you can enter a room full of people and do like the truffle shuffle. And just get like a standing ovation from the adults as they like try and throw Nutter Butters in your mouth. And you get to collect your reward and leave the room and like everyone loves it, you know? No one hates it. It's like the Rizzler. That fat little fuck. That fat little fucking 8-year-old who just makes a face and Jimmy Fallon's like blacked out hosting the Tonight Show laughing his ass off like, oh, this fat little fuck made a face, oh my god. This is show business now. I was 20 years too late to be the fucking Rizzler, alright? And I'm mad about it. And I want you all to know that. Being a fat kid, it is painful, but looking back, you have like fun memories. My favorite memory as a fat kid, my parents sent me to an all-boys Christian summer camp when I was 10 because they wanted me to be gay. And at one night in this little cabin in Vermont, filled with little white retarded kids, we were supposed to be going to sleep. And that's when little retarded kids get activated, you know what I mean? And we were spending our energy, like the cabin was watching me roast my bunkmate, who was a Korean exchange student named Tak Wong. And I was just crushing this kid with 10-year-old racism, and it was killing in the cabin. Like I was just being like, hey, Tak, don't forget to tuck in your calculator before you go to bed, and all these little retards were like, oh my god! This is crazy! And I was like, yeah, what are you, yellow? And they were like, what the fuck? It was like my Def Jam set. It was unbelievable. And there was one brief moment of silence, and Tak Wong goes, you're obese, and you're gonna die when you're 28. And then the entire cabin just silently agreed to go to sleep. They're like, oh shit, that Korean kid's holding the nuclear football. Let's not fuck with him. That's a roast joke. That is an unbelievable roast. That haunted me for 18 years. One line every night before I went to bed. I was like, I don't know what Koreans do, but they might be wizards, and that kid might have casted a spell on me. And 5 months ago, I turned 29, so Tak Wong can suck my whole dick. And that's why I do comedy. I'm gonna go to every shithole in America and tell that story until I find him. And then we have to fight to death in the fucking Denny's parking lot. That's why I'm doing this. I don't know, it's fun though. That's a joke. Yeah, no one cares. Now for some new stuff. Shoust, my girlfriend, is Mexican and Chinese and Native American, and she's the scariest person I've ever met. She's 5 feet tall, and she terrifies me. I mean, Mexican ladies are already crazy. You throw just a whisper of Chinese and Native in there, it's a fucking nightmare. Like, my girl isn't crazy enough to have a dream that I'm cheating on her, and I, like, will wake up with no dick. I think she is crazy enough to get suspicious of it and take, like, a little part of my dick off every night over the course of many years. And she's not buying into the idea, but she is doing it on a layaway. She's punishing me proactively. Does anyone know what layaway means? Apparently that's like an old thing. That's like the, you know what I mean? No one understands what layaway is anymore. When I grew up listening to like 90s hip hop, it was all about like buying shoes on layaway to insult people. You know? And now I talk about like my girl taking layaway from my penis and everyone's like, we don't know what you're talking about. We pay for things in full or we're homeless. That's how America is now. No one's working class. It's just we either all work at Amazon and sell our jarred farts or we're trust fund kids. That's how it goes. I don't know. I love being around a Mexican family because I walk into my girl's house of 4,000 4-foot-tall people, and they all run in circles around me, like throwing tortillas in my mouth. It like feels like Gandalf returning to the Shire, you know? Like I just get to walk in, and they're like, "Tell me tales from White Land," and I pronounce Chipotle, and they all just shit their pants and like start chugging chamoy and juggling chihuahuas. The thing about Texas, before I moved here, everyone was like, you know, Texas is scary, there's guns, there's migrants that will hunt you for sport and carve you out and use you as shelter, and none of that shit scares me anymore. What scares me is when I see a Mexican lady holding 3 chihuahuas getting in a Ford F-350. That's what scares me. If I see a 3,000-year-old Mexican lady with 17 chihuahuas on the dashboard of an F-350 leaving church and blasting Pedro Infante, I know there's a chance we're all gonna die. Never mind. So, that was going nowhere pretty quick. I'm going to therapy and it's going okay. It's just weird going to therapy as a man because this adorable gay man in Dallas just asked me how I was feeling once and I couldn't answer him. Because as men, no one asks us how we're feeling. Isn't that weird? How there's this new thing of like, break the stigma, men need to speak up. Men in the room, when's the last time you've honestly tried sharing your opinion with anybody? Never, right? Because you try it once, whether you're among mixed company or your closest friends, and everyone goes, "That's disgusting, kill yourself." So, we need to keep it inside. And now one gay guy in Dallas was like, "How does this make you feel in your body?" And I was like, "Oh, I was like, are you trying to fuck me right now?" Oh! It's crazy. I saw a really bad therapist in college, because those exist. Bad therapists exist for people who are vulnerable and mentally ill. I went to this therapist in college, and I'm pretty sure she was trying to find out if I had a small dick or not, because she asked me this question out of nowhere. I was like in the middle of crying about like, I don't know, the Red Sox losing the World Series or something. And in the middle of it, she was like, just out of curiosity, if you could have any car you wanted, would you buy a big truck? And even at 19, I was like, I think this lady is trying to find out if I have a small dick or not. And in the moment, I didn't say anything, but I was like, lady, the reason why I'm in therapy isn't because I have a small dick. You know what I mean? It's like because I have a dead mom and a small dick. It's like, there's more at play than just a little shitty big dick, you know what I mean? It goes deeper than that. It's weird, you know what's fun being in therapy? Is using therapy words against your partner. That's really fun. Whenever I'm like, hey, I would love to eat 40,000 pounds of nachos and get my dick sucked right now. Then my girl's like, that's disgusting and unhealthy. I'm like, you're not validating my feelings right now. I'm just gonna use that again. I'm just gonna validate my feelings every day until every day I wake up and I'm just getting head while I play Call of Duty. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna weaponize therapy talk against my girlfriend who is way out of my league and a wonderful person and pays the bills. Thanks, therapy. This one I've tried a couple times and no one gets what I'm saying, so let's try it. As a white guy, it's hard to make friends who are funny enough where you can say naughty no-no words and like it's cool, but smart enough to like be observant but not racist. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah, that guy sitting by himself. I see you. It's hard to make friends. Because first, as a white guy, you establish the gay and retard principle, right? If I can say gay and retard around you, there's a chance we can be friends. And then you up the ante a little bit and you go, hey, why do Indian dudes love wearing jeans at Planet Fitness? You know what I mean? And if that goes over well, you go, wow, I'm really cooking with gas right now. And then you take it one step further and go, hey, while we're at it, let's just call roller derby lesbian NASCAR. And you go, wow, this is so much fun. And 70% of the time, you get right there, right at the threshold of a new friendship, and the dude you're talking to is like, yeah, haha, but seriously, black people should just get jobs. And you go, no! That's not what we're doing here. No! They always take it too far. White guys take it too far. So I'm just gonna hang out with Mexican people and fucking eat? I don't know. Anyway, this is New Joke Monday, people. Are you guys ready to have a good time tonight?